5 celebs Pete Davidson dated before Kim. Pete Davidson is currently turning eyebrows with his relationship with Kim Kardashian. While Pete and Kim sound like an unlikely couple to many, including you don't know that he is hooked up with some high-profile celebs. Today on Film Floater, we look at celebs who Pete has hooked up with. Ariana Grande. Pete Davidson's first high-profile relationship was with none other than Ariana Grande. You probably know about this one, but we can't ignore Pete's whirlwind relationship with Ariana Grande. These two really came in hot but burned out just as quickly. Pete and Ariana revealed they were dating in May 2018, just after he got out of a relationship with Cassie Davids, who we'll be talking about next. Anyway, Pete was a bit too quick with Ariana as he popped a question, and the two got engaged in 2018. This move shocked the world because of how soon it was, but it seemed they were crazy about each other. Sadly though, things fizzled out just as quickly, and the engagement led to the couple breaking up in October 2018. All of this happened in less than a year, but it wasn't short of drama. Tattoos were covered up, a song by Ariana, Thank You Next came up mentioning her relationship with Pete, and Pete talked about his experience in one of his comedy performances. Both moved on from this, but many saw this coming one day or the other because of how intense their relationship was in the beginning. Maybe it's better to take things slower before jumping to a big decision. Cassie David. Before meeting Ariana, Pete was in a relationship with Cassie David, the daughter of comedian Larry David. This was also Pete's first high-profile long-term relationship. Cassie and Pete started seeing each other in May 2016, and they went through a lot together. They had to go through a lot of struggles, as many couples have to, but eventually things got to them, and they decided to mutually break up in May 2018. Later, Cassie published a collection of essays titled No One Asked for This, where she opened up about her struggles with Pete and how both their mental health was affected during the relationship. She also mentioned the fact that she and Pete broke up after finding out that Pete and Ariana were together. The end of their relationship was pretty painful, as Cassie noted in her essays, but according to sources, they've moved on and are friends now. Kate Beckinsale. Pete Davidson is clearly someone who isn't against a rebound, because shortly after his breakup with Ariana Grande, he found himself in fling with actress Kate Beckinsale. Now, a lot of people criticize Pete and Kate for dating. First of all, the timing. Many of Ariana's fans were pretty upset about Pete moving on from Ariana so quickly. Pete and Kate were seen getting pretty close to each other in January 2019. Where they were seen flirting at a Golden Globe after party. It was all speculation until they were seen a few weeks later, where they were seen making out at a Rangers game. Sources said this PDA was meant as an FU to Ariana. Besides the criticism that Pete had moved so quickly, people also commented about their age difference. Pete and Kate had a 20-year age difference, and he was only about 3 years older than Kate's daughter. Either way, things didn't work out between them, and by the year-end, the couple had moved on. Margaret Qualley. One of Pete's shortest relationships was with actress Margaret Qualley. The two first started dating back in August 2019, but they only lasted about 2 months together. Pete was seen in Venice with her, supporting her as she was promoting her movie Seberg, which was screened at the Venice Film Festival. Many people commented about them being in love when they were spotted together in Italy. However, things weren't so serious between Margaret and Pete, and by the time fall came around, they had called it quits. They broke up in October, but just a month prior, the actress's mom commented on their relationship, saying how beautiful it was and that she didn't want to step into their relationship too much. As it turns out, this was more of a summer fling, and after these two split, Pete was spotted with Kaia Gerber. Kaia Gerber. 2019 seems like a great year for Pete Davidson as he dated some high-profile actresses. Pete was seen getting close to Sidney Crawford's daughter, Kaia Jordan Gerber. They were linked in October 2019 as they were seen grabbing dinner together, and Kaia was spotted wearing a necklace with the letter P charm on it. The pair were also spotted on a romantic getaway in Miami. While things looked good at the beginning, not everyone approved of their relationship, especially Kaia's parents. According to sources, Kaia's parents hoped that her relationship with Pete would just fizzle out, and that's what happened in January 2020. The couple decided to call it quits amid Pete battling his mental health as he checked into rehab around that time. A month later, Pete announced he and Kaia split, saying it wasn't the right time for him. These are just a few celeb actresses Pete has dated before Kim. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.